can you break down a little bit for me? You know, there seems to be a gap between the fact that the governor signed this law and then the fact that he removed you for supporting this law. His rationale for removing you. Would you go through that and then briefly respond to it? Because I believe you don't exactly agree.
Well, so I am not a mathematician, but I do know some basic things. When 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2, something is being added to the equation. So I don't know whether the governor actually was opposed to this bill, but signed it because he knew that he couldn't, that any veto would be overridden, or if there is someone of influence and in a powerful enough position who was upset enough about what happened that they wanted the governor to extract a pound of flesh, and it happened to be my pound of flesh that was extracted. I don't know. It absolutely makes no sense. At the end of the day, I was doing what was right. I was standing up for the children in the state. Everyone knew that. So I don't know whether the governor just personally disagreed with the legislation, or if somebody in one of these organizations that was involved had twisted his arm a little bit to say, this Cubin guy's got to go. I don't know the answer to that question. But what I do know is that it's a real problem when Americans are not free to have opinions and when Americans are not free to petition their legislators. I mean, those are fundamental rights of every American. That's all that I did. I tried not to do it myself. I tried to have the Wyoming Medical Society, help me out and at least represent my beliefs as well. They refused to do that, so I was left with no choice. But it's a fundamental right, and I was punished because of that.